It's another day, which means it's another beach. Down here in Newport Beach, 48th Street to be exact. Kind of what they call the north end of Newport Beach. Pretty good sized waves. Not a lot of guys surfing. Kind of windy conditions a little bit. But hoping that we still have some beach movement from the other day when we had bigger swells. So now the beach is filled in with a lot of sand since last I was here. So first target, really sharp piece of wire. It's a 32 mid-tone. Does not sound great. It really doesn't sound like it ought to be mid-tone, but that actually sounds pretty good. 38. Oh, is it a fishing lure? Is that what that is? Yeah, it's part of a fishing. Yeah, small copper, not a fishing lure. I thought it was. Yeah, actually might have been at one point in time. You can see it's kind of chromed on one side. Now, I'm digging one that sounded like all iron, but now it's giving me a mid-tone. 18. It's a pretty good number. It should be out. I'm going to bring it up here. Now it's all iron again. Maybe a bobby pin or something. Oh, I'll bet it is a bobby. I think I see a bobby pin. Yep. Man, they can sound good sometimes. It was a 39 to 41. I am on my Manicore today, by the way. I think it's going to be what's left of a zinc penny. Yep. Some sort of little copper, I don't know, snap or something. A really weird little mid-tony thing. Yeah, maybe another snap or something. Got a great sounding 28 right here. And in that nickel territory. Still pretty firm, it's 28. Don't see a nickel. Oh, I do see a nickel actually, I lied. Alright. So I got a penny and a nickel so far. I got a mid-tone 25 here. Sounds like it might be iron, but at first it was giving a nice mid-tone. A little piece of copper maybe? Is that what that is? Yep. Right below that one, I got a 14, 15. Doesn't sound pure, so it doesn't sound like anything good, but just have to see what it might be. I think I saw a little piece of pot metal. Is that what it is? Yeah, right there. There it is. A little piece of pot metal. Got a nice high tone. 77. Oh, there's a dime. Boy, it's so fresh I didn't even see it. It's blending in with my scoop. low tone, 7. Sounds really pretty pure too. And now it sounds a little sketchier. Maybe a little piece of aluminum. Yep, can slaw. Well, not a lot of targets out here. I'm going to move beaches, but still, no matter what, great walk on the beach. I moved beaches. I'm actually in Long Beach. Again, this is where I grew up. The infamous Sublime House right there. And my buddy Matt, I think, might be out here. I may have missed him though. I'm getting here kind of late, so he may or may not be here. But hoping that maybe the conditions are better than they have been the last couple times I've been here. And we'll see. It does look like there's a lot more sand than there has been, but we shall see what we shall see. First target, really deep, big nail. Second target, tiny piece of brass. Yeah, my first decent high tone, 73. Still in the hole. 75 now. Should be out. Sounds bigger than a coin. Oh, it's because it's a fishing lure. See the poor man's fishing weight. Old spark plug. Copper screw. This guy's fishing with his baby on his back. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Got a high tone, 78. Yeah, 72, 74. How's it going?
Doing well, how are you?
It's awesome little rig.
Oh yeah, it's fun. My wife does her thing and I just go fishing.
I love it. That's so cool.
We caught 2 today too, so not bad.
Have a good one. Oh, I think I see a dime right there. Yep. Round dime. I can get it out of my scoop. There you go. Got a high tone. 57, probably a zinc penny, if I had to guess. And now it's all over the place. Oh, is that it right there? Just a tiny piece of copper, I think. Yeah, maybe an old copper nut or something. 58 to 60. You know, normally I would say copper or zinc penny, but I kind of don't think so. It sounds smaller than that. 60. Oh, what is that? It's an earring. Oh, it's a seashell earring. It's definitely going to be either copper or pot metal, but at least we got a little jewelry, so I'm not complaining. Got a really soft 28 here. Usually those are nickels, but I don't think this one is. Well, could be wrong. Doesn't really sound like a nickel. It sounds a little different. Huh. Where are you? Yeah, it does not sound like a nickel. It sounds like aluminum to me. Bring it up a little farther up the beach. Oh, I think I see a pull tab. Yep, pull tab. Tiny chunk of broken copper. Got a 34 here. Usually not a lot of good stuff at 34, but sometimes. Sometimes you can be surprised. It's purple, but not purple in the right color. I think it's just a piece of wire. Got a really cool piece of seafoam green glass. You can still see the, I think, a Coca-Cola logo on the side of it. One of those. See, it's brass. I don't know what the heck it is though. A high tone. 57 to 60. Normally I'd say zinc penny, but out here there's just so many weird targets.
Jonathan Weber.
Nope, I think I see a zipper pull. Sorry about my phone ringing. Got a high tone, 92. Pretty high. Yeah, I think it's going to be a nail of some sort. I think I just saw it. Right there. Yep. Little wire of some sort. Whoops, dropped it. Yeah. I gotta find it again because it's... There it is. Alright. Little iron wire. Another pull tab. A piece of chrome pot metal. Part of a fishing swivel. Yeah. Little piece of copper. I don't know what the heck it is. Electrical connection maybe? There's my key. Which house does it go to? Which house do I get? It's the rules of metal detecting. You find a key to a house, you get to keep it. I think it's that one right there. I think that actually might have been a ring at one point in time. Really tiny copper ring. A mid-tone. 23 right here. Sounds real crackly, so doesn't sound anything uniform. Circular. A little piece of copper right there, maybe? No. I am not finding it at all. Where are you? Is that it right there? Maybe? I think so. Oh, I think it's a big swivel bead. I can see what this is. A little piece of copper laying on top of the surface. Piece of copper. I think this used to be a coin at one point in time. Oh no. Oh, what is that? It's got writing on it. Huh. I have to inspect that closer at a later date. More little copper. Nailed it. Yeah, copper nail. I haven't had a high tone for a while. 65 to 68. $63 now. Oh, it's a little buck knife. There you go, little pocket knife. I don't think it's going to be usable. A nice sounding 27-28 right here, mid-tone. So you get lucky, maybe it's my nickel. Alright, my battery died. Unfortunately, it is not a nickel. I've already seen what it is, but I had to fix my battery, so that took me a minute. And I know what it is. Hopefully it's still in my scoop now that I've had to go and do all that. Yeah, it is. Tiny, and I mean tiny copper nut right here. Nope, I dropped it and I got it back. Anyway, tiny nut. Got a high tone in here. 60 to 74. I'm not seeing a coin. Oh, am I seeing a coin? Maybe I am seeing a coin. No, I'm not. What is that? Yeah, copper washer. Got a high tone, 61. $61.62 still. Okay, out. And it is a big piece of copper. Yeah, pretty good sized little piece. Oh, it's part of a hinge. I can see where the hinge used to go. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's a leaf. I think it's a copper plated pot metal. It is a leaf though. Got a high tone here, 93. 92 to 94, so pretty darn high, but does not sound like iron to me. Ooh, sure, nice low tone to my right. 89 now. Should be my scoop. I don't really want to move because I've got what sounds like it might be a decent low tone next to me. Oh, I think I saw a big piece of weird metal. Yep. Big weird metal. There you go. Alright. I'm going to see. It's not as low as I thought. It's like a 38. Probably a piece of copper. Yeah, I think it's part of a swivel. Yep, part of a fishing swivel. Got another interesting mid-tone, 43, kind of high. Sounds pretty clean though. It's still down there. Might be part of a zinc penny, to be honest with you. Okay, should be out. Uh-oh. Nope. Huh. I think I just heard it underneath my foot, but I don't know if I got it or not. Yeah, we lost that one. Huh. Oh, I found it again. It's a piece of aluminum wire of some sort. And maybe a high tone here. 68 to 72. Ooh, now it's going all iron on me. You know how that is. Deep, that's for sure, which usually lends itself to being iron. I'm having real problems out here. Oh, it's still down there. I think it's a nail or something, to be honest with you. There are times I feel like the ocean is against me. I could be walking down here for 20 minutes, not hear a target, and then I hear a target, and all of a sudden, biggest waves of the century show up. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one go. It sure sounds like iron to me now, and I'm working really hard and not getting anywhere with it. Now, this is a 5. Oh, it used to be a watch. Yep, that was a watch at one point in time. Another maybe high tone. 73 to 80. When I say maybe, it's a lot of these ones when they get deep. Yeah, it sounds like a coin actually. Oh, I think I see maybe a dime. What that is, or is it a copper penny? Yeah, I think that's a copper penny. Pretty sure. I think it actually might be a wheatback. It's super hard to tell though. It's in such kind of bad condition. I'm gonna scrape it just to see what it if it's a wheatback or not. I think it is. Yep. Yeah, I can see the 1 cent. It is a wheatback penny. Well, at least got a wheatback penny. I might have another coin in here. 78. And it is a, I think it's, yeah, it's another copper penny. Copper screw? Yep, copper screw. Or it's left of one, just the head. This is an odd one. I think it's a dream catcher. Maybe an earring once? It's a 31. I fully expected it to be a pull tab, but it's, I don't know what. Some sort of zinc, copper coated something. I think I finally actually have a nickel. Just need a quarter for the cycle. Ooh, it's a creepy one too. Slightly bigger copper nut, I think, than the last one. Still tiny. I don't know what that is. It might not actually be a nut, maybe like a bead or something. Yeah, maybe. Get a high tone in here. 89? It'd be crazy if it was actually my quarter. I don't trust anything out here though. And now it's getting kind of irony. Probably big iron. Only reason I kind of think it might be something good is usually Now it sounds like iron. Never mind. I was about to say, usually those are in the 90s, but I think I just saw rust too. Yeah, I can see there's all sorts of rust in my I think it's this thing right there. That's what it is. Yeah. World's oldest bracelet. Probably about the 5th or 6th one of these metal discs I've found. And they sound really, really good just because they're circular, but they're made out of iron. Oh, I got something gold colored in here. I don't think it's going to be gold because I think it's ringing it up a higher tone. Yeah, I think it's going to be gold plated something. Just see a little bit of crust at the top that indicates not being gold. Lead maybe? Yeah, I think that's going to be lead. I'm heading off the beach, but I think you guys know how much I hate plastic bottle caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that a penny right there? No. What is that? Is that a piece of copper? No, I think it's just a piece of plastic that looks like copper. 9, and I'm only looking like about a 3-foot area, so that may be it. Yeah, that doesn't really count, but get that off the beach anyway. Dollop of daisy. There you go. Whole lot of trash. Come on, guys, we can do better. Yeah, kind of wild. You don't see these out here very often. It's a giant turban shell. And hopefully I'll put it in my garden. A lot of times, unfortunately, the creatures are in them, but this one looks like it is empty. So yeah, giant turban shell. Kind of cool. Once all this kind of outer coating, the moss or whatever that is, algae, bakes off, they actually turn real pretty, and they can get actually opalescent. If you look on the inside, you can kind of see it right there. Right, here is the wrap up. Got a lot of trash off the beach. I got a whole bunch of bottle caps. For those of you guys drink bottled water, which I do as well, make sure you put the cap back on the bottle and put it into a recycle bin. It can be recycled. Problem is, a lot of people don't realize the minute you take a cap off of the bottle and throw it on the ground, it washes into the storm drains and immediately goes to the ocean. And dolphins really don't like them. They eat them, but they don't like them. So if you don't mind, make sure these little buggers get recycled with the plastic bottles themselves. I did get lots of little pieces of iron and aluminum. These are little, and I only get them on that beach, but these are tiny circular pieces of iron that almost look like they've been punched out of something at some point in time. Maybe World War II era. That beach had a big naval base right down the road. So there's a possibility those are all left over from World War II. Somebody told me years ago that they actually were ballast for submarines. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, lots of little circular discs, and they sound really good. Unfortunately, they give a low tone. Lots of little pieces of copper, tiny copper nuts, screws, whatnot, few pull tabs. Poor man's poor man's fishing weight, which is actually an old spark plug. Did get one fishing lure. Got this. It is what's left of a watch. Couple of fishing weights. I got that little piece of junk metal and that other piece of junk metal. I think this might have been a U-bolt at one point in time, something along those lines. I did get this really cool seashell, and you can kind of see once they're out in the sun long enough, they actually turn white, and they get a little bit, kind of opalescent, if you will. So I'm gonna let this guy sit out in my backyard and look pretty cool in my garden. All right, I did get 2 dimes, 2 nickels, 1 copper penny, 2 zinc pennies, no quarters, so I missed the cycle. I got this bullet projectile. You can see that it used to have a copper jacket on a lead bullet. This is the back end of a small caliber bullet shell. I did get a key. I tried it in all the houses. It didn't work in any of them, so I don't get to keep a beach house, unfortunately. Did get this little buck knife. Again, it will never return to its glory, but it is kind of a neat find. I always like finding pocket watches, or pocket knives. This old piece of a Coke bottle, sea glass, which I love. You can still see where it says Coca-Cola, probably from like the 60s or 50s. This little guy that was gold colored, he's actually kind of tarnished more. He's been sitting in my bag. I did get a dream catcher, so I'm ready to catch some dreams if you are. I did get this little copper, what is a ring. It's got a little twisty design on it. I'll go ahead and show you a close-up of that. Got a seashell earring, just some sort of pot metal. This one's kind of interesting. It's actually a copper leaf. No idea, probably jewelry. It's kind of heavy, so no idea what that's from. I did get this, which is a wheatback penny, so that's probably kind of my best find, or maybe not. This is kind of cool, and I'll show you a close-up of it. I think it's actually a decorative coin, maybe from some jewelry, but it does say something on it, Monix or something like that. It does have a hole in it, so it's definitely some sort of a, maybe on a necklace or a bracelet, something like that. I don't think it's an old coin. I'm going to check with a couple of my friends. I'll show you a close-up picture of that as well. And in addition to what I use at the beach, I do use Tony Eisenhower waterproof headphones. I also use CKG's titanium sand scoop. If you're interested in anything from CKG, just go ahead and go to the description of this video, follow that link into their website, and then anything you want to order when you get to check out, use the word Pirate Mike, and that'll get you 10% off. Again, Pirate Mike will get you 10% off of CKG. All right, a lot of people have been asking how to get Pirate Mike shirts. I used to try to ship them out directly. It was an absolute nightmare. My printer hated that I was only ordering a few at a time. Super expensive. Didn't make a lot of sense. So if you guys are interested, just go in the description. There is a link directly to Spring, and you can order all sorts of shirts and stickers and all sorts of good stuff. So again, if you did want Pirate Mike merchandise, that is how you do it. So again, just go in the description. If you have any questions on how to find it, I can also send that to you. If you just comment, can't find it, I will send that to you as well. Hey guys, Pirate Mike here. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea why I do this, but every time I find a $50 at the beach, I stick it in my eye. Again, I sure hope you like my channel, and thank you again for watching and for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Sure love it if you guys would subscribe. You can just click on my head right here, or you can watch either of these two videos.